What's up everyone, Josh here and welcome to another video. And it's an exciting day here in the studio because it is Mixwave Day, baby. That's right, Mixwave just released their brand new drum library, Sleep Token. Oh man, you want to talk about a bucket list drum library. A lot of people have been wanting this for a long time, and who better to bring it to life than the masters over there at Mixwave. I'll tell you what, Taylor Larson and the rest of the crew have been doing nothing but dropping fire plugins lately, studio tools, guitar stuff, and now this? Man, what a way to kick off the summer. So let's dive into this drum plugin, see what it sounds like, see what it looks like, and all that fun stuff. All right, everyone, here we are in FL Studio with this beautiful Sleep Token drum library. Still can't believe I'm saying that. I love it. So excited for this Sleep Token drum library, and it just looks so good. One of the things Mixwave always does so well is they really personalize these libraries for the artists they're representing, not only in sound, but in look too. And it's just super cool. They all have such unique personality to them, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play a groove on this to kind of let you hear the kit without me yapping. And then we'll talk about the individual parts. Yeah. Yes. This is what we've been waiting a long time for, and man, does it sound good. We'll talk more about those grooves in a few minutes. Let's go through the drum kit now. The first thing I noticed on this kit that was really awesome is this beautiful kick. Listen to this. Oh, she thick. Good stuff. So on the Austin Archie kit, the kicks were a little more clicky. Two individual kicks, because it's kind of tailor-made for more fast, high-speed stuff. This one is really deep and boomy, and I love the sub on it. Man, it's good. This is a 22 by 18. We're talking DW Collector Series, maple, mahogany for the whole kit. And let's move on to the snares. That there's the 13 by 6.5 cherry. I'm telling you guys, Mixwave does the best snares in the business. It's not even close. Okay, it's always love at first snare for me with these guys. So let's move on to the 13 by 6, the Maple Walnut. It's also one of my gaming screen names, Maple Walnut. All right, then moving on to the 13 by 6.5 Steel, the Steel. Oh yeah. A little more Titanic sounding. Let's hear this groove with that. Yeah, baby. Beautiful snare. I really like that third one. I'd probably use that in most of my stuff, but that 13 by 6.5 cherry, it is good. It is good. Das ist good. Okay, moving to the hi-hat, we're talking about a 13-inch medium, very crispy, very bright hi-hat here. And it's got a few different hits. So you've got the pedal, or excuse me, this is the closed edge. Then you have the pedal. Then you have the open edge. Really cool. Moving on to the first splash cymbal. This is, well, I guess it's a splash, but it's called a trash hit, 10-inch. I'm not a drummer, so I'm not sure what the deal with the trash cymbal is. Like, is it supposed to sound like a trash can? Is that why they call it that, or am I totally overthinking it? But it doesn't sound like trash. Sounds good to me. Moving on, we have this cool stack. This is a 10-inch China and a 10-inch Turk splash stacked. Nice cool hit there. Then we've got an 8-inch splash. Very nice, very nice. So you can start your intros. Right, you death metal people know what I'm talking about. Then up here we've got the first crash. This is a 16-inch. Well, I guess it's crash 3 on here, but it's the first one on the left. And it sounds almost like a China. It's got that China vibe to it that I really like. Very bright. Then you have a 17-inch crash. A little darker here. Beautiful. Over here you have a 22-inch ride. Oh man, that is a beautiful ride. And listen to the bell. Normally I'm very picky with the bells on rides because they can be almost glassy and a little too loud and obnoxious, because I like to accent bell hits in things, and this is a very polite, beautiful bell, definitely. Moving on to the next crash here, we've got an 18-inch crash, and then a 19-inch crash. So all the crashes. Then we have a China here. Listen to that. It's like a laser shot, man. It almost sounds like it's wound on real tight, or it's just not super ringy. And what I really dig about that, as opposed to this, is if you're trying to not have too much overhead noise in a breakdown section or something, this is beautiful. It accents it well, and then it gets out of the way. Then we have here a cool stack. This is an 18-inch crash and a 16-inch China. Very cool. Let's talk about the toms. So first we've got up here a 10x7. Beautiful sound. Listen to the ring on that. It's so alive. It sounds so good. Then we have here a 12x8. Whew. Sounds beautiful. Then moving to the floor, we've got a 16x16. And what I love about that floor tom is it is not super boomy. Some floor toms can be so boomy and ring out forever, so when you want to get those impact shots, you're kind of dealing with a lot of after effect. This one, just like, this China, kind of gets out of the way after you hit it. Now you could add more reverb on it, or if you want to, and all that, but this is dialed in really, really well. And then last but not least, we have the sticks. The drumsticks, and they sound really good. Now it doesn't say what brand they are or anything. I don't know, maybe this is the source of some of the enigmatic magic that we get to witness when 2 gets to work. I don't know, but they're there. So there you have it. Moving on to the layout here. First of all, in Contact, you have a few presets to choose from. Then over here with the mixer, this is where Mixwave has done such a beautiful job with their plugins, giving you complete total control of the things. The only thing that I multi out at all from this now are the kick and snare, just for a little extra control on the mix side of things, but that is becoming less and less of a thing thanks to the amazing control they offer here. So you've got all your typical controls, panning, you've got your levels, and then you've got your enveloping here. And check this out. Every time you highlight something, it explains kind of what's going on down below. Now, you can't see it. Here, let's do this. So you see as I go over these, it kind of explains what each one does. That's pretty cool. Really, really like that, because I think some folks get a little lost in this section, myself included, and for them to kind of include that in there is really, really neat. So you have your snare reverb, snare shimmer, and then you have tom reverb control, which is really cool. Let's move this back up a little bit. There we go. All right, so moving on to the second mixer section, you've got some more cymbals going on over here, and what's cool is you always have access to your overheads, room, and master, no matter which panel of the mixer you're on. Pretty cool. Now let's talk about settings. So this is where your Midi mapping is going to come in. This is where your velocity is going to be set. You just click on this little icon up here, and you can adjust the velocity curve as you wish. I typically will adjust it up a little bit on the snare and on the crash cymbals, because I like things to be hit hard and heavy. I like things to come through. So remember, there's 2 panels down here. And you can do that. I think the Mike Mangini one has like 17 panels. There's like so many drums in that one. But up here, what's cool is you can choose from pre-existing map routings depending on which company or which product you may have came over from. I was an Easy Drummer kid myself, and then as soon as I got on with Mixwave, I never looked back, and I've gotten used to their mapping. But at first, that was a big help. All right, now we're going to talk about something really cool and new for this plugin. That is the Groove Player. Yes, we have a Groove Player, and who's playing the grooves? None other than two. So what's not to love, right? So it came with this light groove pack that's got a few different grooves in it, and I think that comes with it off the bat. But right now, they're running a promotion on June 10th, 2025, that's when I'm filming this, where they threw in this full groove pack for free. So, whoa, we got a lot going on here. Check out this groove. I think this is the one that we played earlier. So good. You can go halftime or double speed. So instant breakdown material, or let's see what happens when we hit double time. Lord help us. Okay, maybe not on that one, but there's others in here that you could probably enjoy that with, you know? So that's just, these are some of the ones in the light version of that groove pack, and you can see they're all labeled with the tempo that they were recorded at, but you can adjust your DAW tempo to whatever you like, and it'll stretch it. So let's put this at 150. Let's hear how this one sounds. Oh shoot, Jesus Christ, I still had it on double time. There we go. Right? So much goodness going on there. And that's just the light version. In the full, you'll see we have some more options here. So let's check out this fill real quick. Let's go up to 170 on the DAW. There we go. And let's check out this cool fill. Should we just do a separate video on all these grooves, man? They are so good. So good. Oh, and again, I got that for free because they're running a promo right now. So hint, hint, go get the damn thing, y'all. It's that good. Okay. Love the inclusion of a groove player. I don't know if they're going to maybe do that from now on with their releases, or if maybe they are going to upgrade some of the older ones for this kind of stuff. I would love to see more MIDI packs from Mixwave. They do such incredible stuff, right? But there you have it, my friends. Another grand slam from the masters over at Mixwave. This is just a beautiful looking, beautiful sounding kit for the kind of stuff I play. You could kind of go anywhere you want to with this drum kit. 5-piece, 3 snares. The cymbals are impeccable. You could do anything you want with this kit, and it's going to sound absolutely ace. Beautiful, beautiful stuff from Mixwave, as always, my friends. Be sure to check it out on their website. Like I said, it's on sale right now because they just introduced it. And I think you're going to love every bit of what you see and hear. And with all these grooves in here, there's just no end to the inspiration that can come from that kind of thing. So thank you again for hanging out with me as we checked out this Sleep Token drum library from Mixwave. I am going to dive headfirst into this over the next couple of days and just go to town on having a lot of fun with it. So until then, my friends. But until the next one, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you on the next video. Be blessed.